Welcome everybody. Today's video finds us over here in Nonthaburi, and what we're going to take a look at is a little bit of history of Bangkok and this area. We're going to take a look at Wat Prang Luang. It used to be known as Wat Luang, which means Royal Temple, and this is, they believe, the oldest temple in the Bangkok area. It's over here in Nonthaburi, but it's in the greater Bangkok area. This, they say, dates back. They've done a lot of archaeological excavations and stuff like that over here, and it dates back to around when King U-Thong founded Ayutthaya around 1351 or so, and so it's more than 650 years old, and it has a lot of history, a lot of meaning. And let's walk through here and let's see what we see. This is the area that it's in, kind of a sleepy neighborhood. And then when we go through the temple, we'll go over and we'll see the Khlong Bangkok Noi, which is the small Bangkok canal. This is the entryway into the temple. They have the gate and a cool looking wall and everything out here. Now, most of the stuff that is here is new construction, but the old ordination hall is kind of the highlight of this temple. This is the old part here, so it has kind of a cool moat. It has like little mangroves and everything. And then here's the old wall that surrounded the ordination hall. You can see the Buasima stones here that are kind of in bad shape. And then the hall that was built on the original footprint, and then it has a cool chetty. We'll look at that here in a sec. And what they've done is they've taken one of the Buasima stones and kind of encased it in glass to protect it, because otherwise it will just deteriorate away like these over here have. And they're the large size, which the Sukhothai era, early Ayutthaya, they used a gigantic Buasima stone. And then this is the old wall around the ordination hall. And then they have the shrines here, so you can come and stick the gold leaf on the Buddha images. And then the other wall that surrounded the hall. And all of this is new over here, the same as this hall over here is all new. And then the canal is over that away. And inside this hall that they built kind of on the foundation of the old ordination hall is this huge Buddha. And I think they call it Luang Po U-Thong, which is named after King U-Thong, the one that founded this temple in the 1300s. It's kind of interesting. It has the two little disciples down here, and then they have a couple like pictures and stuff. That's King U-Thong over there, and then they have a little bit of a write-up of the temple over here that's all in Thai. It looks like they had a little night market or something like that set up over here. I missed it. I didn't know anything about it, but that would have been good for the locals. And then you can see the little hall that they built on the footprint of the original building, and then the way cool chetty. So you can see what it looks like. Has all the cool styling with the bricks, and then right there has the standing Buddha image. And then it would have had all the plaster work. And this is a Khmer style prong, which is early Ayutthaya. If it was a Khmer prong, it would have had all the Naga and everything up there, along with the staff of Shiva, and it would have had the lintels. But the Ayutthaya modified that, so there's no lintels over the image, and these are just they're kind of like a Naga, but they're not quite. They're just a little style. Yeah, really nice chetty. It would have originally had a little walkway around the bottom of it. And you can see this image here. Would have been, I think, in like subduing Mara, or dispelling fear is what it would have been, the pose with the hand out stretched. Yeah, really, and you can see a branch up there. Really a nice example of early Ayutthaya design. And behind the chetty is two small little shrine buildings. So this one's in better shape. You see it has the little balcony, or the little porch. This one here, the porch is rotted off. You can see where the wood is just sticking out. And inside we'll have a couple images and will be a little small shrine. Let's see what this one here looks like. So it looks like it's empty. So they've taken the image out of here. They just have a light. Kind of cool with the little window though. You can see the brick core and then the plaster work they've done over the top of it. And then here we do have a kind of the forest guy that you'll see. He's not a Buddha, but he's supposed to have some like power. And then let's see, yeah. So inside here, you can see all the little tiny images and stuff like that that are in here. You can see where they burn the incense and they have the prayer. Yeah, this is that forest hermit guy. You see lots of statues of him around Thailand. Looks like over here on the east side has the best one of those images. It's almost complete. And then right above them would have had the little Naga. And then you see over here, there's the goats. I'm not sure what the goats are about, but they're right behind that hall that they put on the foundation of the old ordination hall. This is the new part of the temple. This is a new ordination hall over here. And it has the small buildings on the cardinal directions and everything around. And I think it's locked up, but we'll see if we can maybe look inside the front door. No, looking in, they have the gates closed. You can see the styling up here and all around. But they do have one of these small little buildings open. Let's take a look at this one. They have a little shrine here. These are one of the 4 corner buildings. You can see that one's over there, the Lilai pose. And they have some of the ashes and stuff of the people that are cremated and buried here. And then you got a couple of little Buddha heads. And kind of an interesting building. There's 4 of these. The same as this one over here. And you can see this has the Buasima stones. You can see how small they are compared to that one that's under glass. And then this whole hall. Yeah, nice little temple. It's an active temple. The monks' quarters and everything are back over there. They have various general purpose halls, everything else here. Let's take a look at the canal and that'll be the last thing we look at. And the bell tower and the drums. And then they have this little shrine right here. That's kind of cool. And this big hall here is locked up. This is where they'll have the big meetings, like funerals and other ceremonies and stuff. They'll hold those inside there. This is the Bangkok Noi Canal, and it goes right here next to the temple. You can see how high it is. It's almost flooding here. Those houses are all up on stilts, but they're kind of at the top of the stilts. And you can see boats and stuff like that. And then this just looks right back into the temple. So you can come here by canal and jump off at this little pier here and go into the temple. It looks like we got a statue of King Chulalongkorn, Rama 5 over there. Yeah, you can go right underneath that little bridge. You got a little lock that leads you right into the temple. That'll finish up our video over here at this Wat Prang Luang, which is the royal prasat. It's kind of a cool place. I really like it. It's 650-ish years old or so. Like I said at the start, this is the oldest temple that they know of here in the Bangkok area. Not too many people know about it. The Thais come over here and do some stuff, but this isn't the place where the tourists come, which is a shame. All the tourists go to Wat Po and Wat Prang and all of that. But there's a lot more to see if you have time to get out here and explore like I do. To get over here, I just jumped on my motorcycle and rode over here. It's easy enough, but if you wanted to, you could hire a taxi, or if you're doing some of the canal tours over here on the Bangkok Noi Canal, you could stop here and take a look at this temple. I would recommend it. If you like history, then definitely stop and take a look at this. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and then you get to see more videos that I make of stuff like this. And if you've been here, leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you think, or if you have any questions or anything like that, ask me. And until next time, from over here in Nonthaburi, remember, life is a journey. Until next time, enjoy.